Well, yeah, my grandfather was passionate about the game of cricket. So was his dad actually in India. He even went to watch a test match, my great granddad. Uh, in the days gone by, he went to Bombay and took some friends and watched a test match, which was sort of unspoken about in those days. I was lucky because my granddad really supported me. He told me a lot about the history of the game. I was brought up on books, which was like different to what kids are now. So my granddad used to get books and he used to get cricket magazines, and he used to always read the Daily Telegraph because the Daily Telegraph had the best cricket coverage at the time. Cricket was on TV, fantastic for lads like us, working class lads. We could have heroes to aspire towards. The Great West Indies team of the 80s, India winning the 1983 World Cup. I was only 7 then, but I remember it vividly. So Pakistan being 1992 World Cup, and they came with Imran Khan. They were. I suppose we're quite lucky in the fact that cricket was always around us. I wasn't initially a wicketkeeper. I just played every role. I just happened to be quite natural at it, and I used to go and watch my dad. My dad was a wicketkeeper. My granddad was a wicketkeeper, so I think it came in the family. I think for me it was I wanted to stay involved in the game. So being a wicketkeeper and a batsman, generally you're always involved. Well, like I say, when I was about 11, I joined Hanging Eaton Cricket Club, and we were actually went to the national finals. We just 8 or 9 kids from the street. So that was organised cricket for us. None of us had played organised cricket before. We just played on the streets. Like I say, I used to go and watch my dad, so we'd play on the side all the time. Every week we'd always be playing on the side. So playing hardball cricket was quite normal. It wasn't a problem. The only difference was that we'd play hardball cricket but with no pads. So now we had to wear pads. So we had to wear whites, and all these things. Whereas we'd just play hardball cricket without any pads. I was lucky because I played as a young lad with some very, very good cricketers. In an era where some of the older players used to actually come down and play in the second team before finishing, which doesn't happen much now. So some of the experienced players who played for a long time would actually come and have a year or two in the second team, then actually finish. So I played Yorkshire schoolboy cricket. I got on the academy at Yorkshire at quite a young age, and it was a natural progression. Yorkshire used to have some good cricketers at the time who, and our academy team was quite a strong team. And that's when I went into playing serious cricket, I suppose, moving on to Northamptonshire offered me an opportunity, and that's where I went into a professional game. It was a tough experience in some ways because being away from your home, counting your mum and dad and your family and things that you're accustomed to, and that was really tough. I did get homesick from time to time, and it was quite tough in that respect. It was an opportunity which I suppose at the time I couldn't say no to, but in hindsight, I wasn't ready to move away from here. It took me a long time to actually grow up really and be quite independent. I was born and bred in Yorkshire, and I played 3 different counties before I came back to play for Yorkshire. So we were brought up in a system where you had to be born in Yorkshire to play for Yorkshire. That I think it came to an end towards the early 90s, I think it was. But I actually never made my debut for Yorkshire. I played first-class cricket elsewhere. I had several years, actually, 8, 9 years elsewhere. Then I came back to Yorkshire and played here. That was a rule at the time. I mean, there's many good cricketers who didn't get to play for Yorkshire because of that rule. I think the fact that you've got lads like Moeen and Adil Rashid and Hasib Hamid playing in the England team is a fantastic thing. When I started playing, we used to have a lot of West Indians play. A lot of West Indians played county cricket, overseas players, but also West Indians who were born and bred in the UK. Now we've got less West Indian lads who are actually playing in the England team or even county cricket. So that's changed, but now we've got more Asian lads playing. Looking back upon it, aspirations are very important, goals are very important, and belief in yourself so that you can achieve those goals. In hindsight, maybe I probably should have done better with my career. It takes time out of your life. It's a long game. It takes time away from your friends and family. with my children. So it's important to balance your life, and it's a tough game. I'm not sure. I think because a little bit of self-doubt. Well, I won't say self-doubt. I always thought I was playing cricket at a time I started in the 80s, 90s. The system was a bit different. How selection was, etc. How people were. You get a job, you could be a keeper for 15 years in a team. That's the way it was then. Now it's not. But my aspirations in hindsight are probably not high enough. I just wanted to be a professional player, That's all.